Holy snap! We're live. We're live. Yo, what's up, everyone? I see gains here. I already know how we do it. Jerome Powell's about to come out right now, so I'm gonna play that here on the side. There's a countdown. Alright. Alright, so let me show you what I'm watching here while Jerome Powell is literally about to step up. Oh, there he is. Alright, so
Good afternoon. My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. The U.S. economy has been expanding at a solid pace. While job gains have remained low, the unemployment rate has been little changed in recent months, and inflation remains somewhat elevated. Today, the FOMC decided to leave our policy rate unchanged. We see the current stance of monetary policy as appropriate to promote progress toward our maximum employment and 2% inflation goals. The implications of developments in the Middle East for the U.S. economy are uncertain. We will remain attentive to risks to both sides of our dual mandate. And I'll have more to say about monetary policy after briefly reviewing economic developments. Available indicators suggest that economic activity has been expanding at a solid pace.
No reaction yet.
Consumer spending has been resilient, and business fixed investment has continued to expand. In contrast, activity in the housing sector has remained weak. In our summary of economic projections, the median participant projects that real GDP will rise 2.4% this year and 2.3% next year, somewhat stronger than projected in December. In the labor market, the unemployment rate was 4.4% in February and has changed little since late last summer. Job gains have remained low. A good part of the slowing in the pace of job growth over the past year reflects a decline in the growth of the labor force due to lower immigration and labor force participation, though labor demand has clearly softened as well. Other indicators, including job openings, layoffs, hiring, and nominal wage growth, generally show little change in recent months.
It had broken out and then validated, but now it broke back down,
and the unemployment rate is 4.4% at the end of this year and edges down thereafter. Inflation has eased significantly from its highs in mid-2022, but remains somewhat elevated relative to our 2% longer-run goal. Estimates based on the Consumer Price Index and other data indicate that total PCE prices rose 2.8% over the 12 months ending in February, and that excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 3.0%. These elevated readings largely reflect inflation in the goods sector, which has been boosted by the effects of tariffs. Near-term measures of inflation expectations have risen in recent weeks, likely reflecting the substantial rise in oil prices caused by the supply disruptions in the Middle East. Most measures of longer-term expectations remain consistent with our 2% inflation goal. The median projection in the SEP for total PCE inflation this year is 2.7% and 2.2% next year, a bit higher than projected in December. Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. At today's meeting, the committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 3.5 to 3.75%. From last September through December, we lowered our policy rate 0.75 of a percentage point, bringing it within a range of plausible estimates of neutral. This normalization of our policy stance should continue to help stabilize the labor market while allowing inflation to resume its downward trend toward 2%. But the implications of events in the Middle East for the U.S. economy are uncertain. In the near term, higher energy prices will push up overall inflation, but it is too soon to know the scope and duration of the potential effects on the economy. We will continue to monitor the risks to both sides of our mandate. We are well positioned to determine the extent and timing of additional adjustments to our policy rate based on the incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. In our SEP, FOMC participants wrote down their individual assessments of an appropriate path of the federal funds rate under what each participant judges to be the most likely scenario for the economy. The median participant projects that the appropriate level of the federal funds rate will be 3.4% at the end of this year and 3.1% at the end of next year, unchanged from December. As is always the case, these individual forecasts are subject to uncertainty, and they are not a committee plan or decision. Monetary policy is not on a preset course, and we'll make our decisions on a meeting-by-meeting basis. To conclude, the Fed has been assigned two goals for monetary policy: maximum employment and stable prices. We remain committed to supporting maximum employment, bringing inflation sustainably to our 2% goal, and keeping longer-term inflation expectations well anchored. Our success in delivering on these goals matters to all Americans. We at the Fed will continue to do our jobs with objectivity, integrity, and a deep commitment to serve the American people. Thank you, and I look forward to your questions.
Thank you. Colby Smith of the New York Times. There's been some debate about whether the Fed should look through the inflation that will come from higher oil prices stemming from the
Let's go. Yes, I can see the chat. All right. Yeah, I can see the chat now. I just gotta move to the screen. But yeah, let's just dive into the charts. Jerome Powell already talked. In my opinion, I don't think it really matters what I think he's saying now. He's about to leave his position, and he's going to be replaced. So that's pretty much it. And I didn't hear too much bearish from what he said. I think he's been saying the same thing. Obviously, with the rates unchanged, that wasn't bad as well. So I do expect the market to recover a little bit, because I don't know, there was no reason for SPY to be selling off when stocks are actually holding up better than expected. I did alert SMCI for it's a pretty long expiration date call. I do see this breaking out by March 31st or April 1st at the latest. And basically my thesis is this trend line has been acting as support. We've been printing higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So this is actually one of my favorite setups long term. I'm giving this about 2 months in time. So, the move is going to be crazy. If you look at the weekly here, you can see how the base is just so strong at the 30 level. So anything under $32, you get into calls. So I do expect the chat to win big here. Yo. All right, let's see. I did jump into a SPY call, but I think it's gonna expire worthless. zero DTE. I don't think we're gonna get that rippy. I'm not sure, like, if people are gonna ask him a question that's gonna make the market, rip. But if I'm just going off of the chart here, the bear flag definitely broke down. So the bear flag did, play out, and then here it retested the flag and led to the drop. So if I'm just looking at the chart here, I would expect SPY to drop to 662 at least. But if there is something that he's saying in the conference right now with the questions being asked, I'm not listening to the meeting anymore. I think that's what's going to cause a move in the market. But I don't think there's anything going on anymore, at least. Let's see. Okay. We're also on Robinhood calls. These are looking good. If you look at the daily, you can see how it broke out from this bull flag, you could say. Broke out, and all it is doing now is retesting, I believe, from what the low was today, and from here it needs to hold 76. I do want to see this by Friday, hopefully make a bullish move and hold 78 at least, or else I'll just have to reevaluate the type of call I want to get. But something to keep in mind with Robinhood is that when it moves pretty fast. And our calls are April 17 expiration, which also we have time. But the main thesis here is that we have this humongous volume price profile gap from $80 all the way to $115. So I think as soon as it breaks out from the 80s, I think it's going to be a straight rip to at least $90. But let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you see, it's oh, wait, this is a inverse hammer candle right here. It could be a bullish move. You could see the volume kicking in. Anything expiring today, 0 DTE, is going to be very risky. Again, it's like a gamble. But I think it's picking up. I mean, it has a volume right here. Tesla is also one of my... I've been watching this for a while. But look, wow, it's been breaking out, but just coming back. Breaking out, coming back, breaking out. It's like just a bunch of fake outs, which is good. It's good. The longer it takes, the bigger the move, the better the move. Because pretty much what it's doing, like the market is trying to always get those, rookies, like the traders. The market always wants to win. The market always wants us to lose. So you have to think of it in that sense. So this isn't bad. These are fake outs, and if you weren't in calls yet, be happy, because once it does break out, and and the longer it takes, just know that you're getting into a better position before the breakout than the ones that have been in calls all the way from January, February, March, right? All right, let's keep looking at SPY though. Okay, SPY. Okay. Ooh, yeah. You see, the volume is kicking in. Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Ooh, Bitcoin's also coming up. Coinbase. I do like Coinbase. It has a lot of momentum from yesterday. Look at this. It found the bottom at 200. All right. What am I gonna do? Coinbase. Yo, chat. Coinbase or SPY. What are we trading, bro? Somebody help me on the chat. Coinbase or SPY? What are we doing? All right. All I see is Z's on the chat. Come on. Is it? Is it? I don't see no rally. Okay, SPY, kinda a little bit. Pow pow. Bro. Alright, this is SPY. I mean, SPY already broke under the level. The only thing. Alright, we could invalidate this bear flag already. Oh, this is interesting. The bearish volume is kicking in as stock price is coming down. Oh, okay. Oh, we are getting some drop now, actually. Robinhood staying strong, which is awesome. We do like that. Okay, look. Here's what I was telling the Discord. Bitcoin right now is showing more strength than SPY. And I think that's what it's trying to tell me right now, that there's no reason to be looking at SPY when you know Coinbase or Bitcoin has. Look at that. Look at this pop in volume right here. All right, let me look at the coin. Let me look at coin calls real quick. I'm gonna look at coin calls. March 20. Let's see here. So what we played yesterday was 220 calls expiring this week, weeklies. Let's see here. I do like this volume. You see that volume right here? Alright, are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it? Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, huh. I wanna make sure. Breakout, retest. I just want to see what our strategy is gonna be. So I do like this here. Okay. Okay. Alright. Look at this. You can see bullish volume kicking in. SPY is staying weak. Oh well. But we might have a play here. So yesterday we were waiting for 208 to break. You see this right here, and it's okay. That's where it's seeing some resistance. So, and it looks like it rejected that 208 level again today. Let's see. And here's another strategy that I do when I'm like looking at the chart and deciding whether I want to get in or not. I also tend to look at my chart on Robinhood, because sometimes the line graph gives you another perspective instead of just looking at the candles. The line graph, you could probably see a inverse head and shoulders faster, bear flags faster, double bottoms faster, right? So that's really cool. I think that has also helped me a lot recently. I'm in Q call. Oh, Coinbase. Yeah, we're looking at Coinbase. Alright, so this is, we saw 206 at the open. This might be acting as a support. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, okay. Okay, it looks like this is acting as support. I don't mind. Fuck this shit. Alright. What is SPY doing again? SPY is being stupid. Alright, so let's see how this candle closes. 1 minute to see how this candle closes. Bro, how's everyone doing, by the way? Who's watching? How many viewers do we have here today? 3 watching. Let's go. Okay, thank you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys aren't, betting the house today with Jerome Powell talking. You can never trust Jerome Powell. Okay, look, it's finding support here. I do like it. I do like it. It's finding support as long as it doesn't break under this. I think I will be okay with calls. Right here. All right. Let's see what could happen here. All right. March 20. We'll do a weekly. 215. Okay. I just want to see. I just want to know if maybe I should do a long call so I could hold it overnight. Because look at that bounce that retested. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. This is a textbook bounce. Textbook bounce. So it broke out, retest, and I think yeah. So I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna do March 27 calls, 240. Yep. All right. If you could see a rip. Wait. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Because I swear, if Powell coughs like 3 times, it's over. The market's done for. Okay, so look, that was a nasty bearish candle. Oh, are you serious? Very little volume though. Something to keep in mind. Jesus, lordy lord. Oh, this is something to look at that 15-minute candle right here. Actually, glad I saw that. That right there is a big hangman candle. I've talked about this on my TikTok many times. This right here is a reversal candle, hangman candle. Usually it's like a little bit of a body here at top, but this is still considered the hangman. Yeah, the move to have caught was this one right here. This candle had the massive pop in volume. Right now I think we might be late. SPY's getting weak. Good thing we did not get into the call, but damn. Yeah, unfortunately our lotto call is also down the gutter. Hey, but this is good to buy for your long plays. Look, you could buy spike NSMCI call here. That's what you want. You want those cheap calls. As long as SMCI continues to print higher lows, you are golden. You are golden. Damn, it's hot in here. What is Jerome Powell even saying? Jesus Lord. Yeah, and then you can see it's just following the trends, following the EMAs. Right here, I thought it had a chance, but it's just a fake out breakout. Microsoft, I have no idea why it's been so weak. It looks like it's gonna follow this channel. Robinhood still holding up better than other stocks. Coinbase also at 205 here. No play yet. Yeah, get out, bro. Get out. Get out the calls if you're in calls for the day. So sorry. Yeah. Ooh, cat here. Cat looks interesting here. Might be a fake out. I'm looking. Amazon like that. You could get calls again after. Look, here's another thing. It doesn't matter what is going on today. In my opinion, it's just a FOMC day, just a Jerome Powell day. I think once, or it's already we already passed today's news. So I think this is just a great opportunity to get those calls that you were trying to get at a lower price now. Nvidia, what is Nvidia doing? Dipping. It's all good. It's all good. SPY 663 now. Jesus. Oh, it's a good thing we didn't get into Coinbase. Oh, don't forget, Micron reports earnings today. That could move the market. And that's why I'm saying it could be opportunity. Wow. We are getting a dip. But Bitcoin's holding up. Bitcoin is holding up. And look, this is what I'm seeing on Bitcoin. Bitcoin broke out. All it's doing is retesting. Unfortunately, it did break under 72K, but we'll see how it looks at the end of the week. Coinbase week here, cat. Okay, you know what? I do like this here. Cat to the downside. Let's see. Like, it broke out, fake out, and here it's going to reverse and it's going to break under the trend line. I think we could do a little day trade here. Look at that. Rejected pre-market high 710, and if it drops under, it's game over. Pre-market, this pre-market low right here. Alright, let's see if it could break under. But this one moves a good amount. I kind of just want to get another call for the long-term play, but I want to make a move for today's live. Come on, we have Jerome Powell talking. Let's go. The thing is that when Jerome Powell talks, there's a lot of fake outs, and I think this is just another one of those dips where it's gonna fake out. Okay, cat. Come on, give us something. Amazon. Even if cat closes like this is massive, like big time bearish. Like look at this hammer bearish candle. Coinbase. Okay, hold on, cat. Look, this is. I mean, if there's no way this is not going down big time. This could go down to what 685. Let's see. Let's see what the puts look like. Good Lord. Yeah, this could go all the way down to 675, 660. Sorry, yeah, inverse head and shoulders on the daily. 5 minute. I don't see the inverse head and shoulders on the day, but let me see intraday. Oof. Wow, Coinbase. Oh yeah, I see what I see. I think I know. So here, here, here. Well, if it could bounce here, that would be nice. If it could bounce here. Cat 698. That actually could play out, but it needs to hold 205. Hood 306. Microsoft selling. Oh, holy smokes, Microsoft. Jesus, we were in those calls like last week and we exited before this bigger downside move. SPY. VIX. What's VIX doing too? Lower low, lower low, lower low, lower highs, lower highs. QQQ. Come on. Micron is reporting earnings. They have not been missing. MSTR, what are you doing? Meta. Damn, Meta did us dirty twice this week. Wow, this is after the layoffs announcement. I think they're cutting 20% of their workforce. Usually that's bullish news, but here's something to notice. This is something to notice. You could see as the stock price is going lower, the volume is going lower. So there's less sellers day by day. So the most sellers was on this day, less here, less sellers, less sellers. So each downside move is getting weaker. That's something to keep in mind. Yeah. Yeah, Meta died, bro. But yeah, so this volume is going down as the stock is going down, which is good news. It's just unfortunate. I think like right now, just like there's no reason for the sell off, in my opinion. I come back tomorrow. I think we're gonna be back. AMD's holding up at 200. Come on, if there was an actual sell off, AMD would not be holding 200. Ooh, but look at AMD. Ooh, interesting. Look at this. It is also creating a nice wedge. Look at that. You can also play this if it breaks out the return line and back to the upside. So this is what's more important, not the day trade when Powell speaks today, but looking for those beautiful patterns or beautiful setups as a long-term play. And this is the opportunity to get into those long swings, right? So most new traders are gonna want to make a play today. Oh my God, there's big news going on, right? And they just care about today. But the bigger money will be made on those longer setups, the beautiful setups. This is one. I already showed you a couple. AMD, Hood, Meta. It could be a fake out today. You know what? I want to get in Meta, but again, let me see. I want to get in. Oh, shoot, why? Someone's got to do a reversal. Where's the reversal? You know what? Is Meta gonna reverse here? Triple bounce, 1, 2, 3. Is that what it is? Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it. You guys ready? Meta, take us back from the dead. Let's do it. Let's go, Meta. All right, Meta. Wait, March 20. Let's do 6. 40 call. All right. So I got I got Meta 640 call right here for $60. Meta 640 call. Meta 640 call. I think the sellers are getting weak from the past few days, and this could give us a bounce by tomorrow, or if not, latest by 12:30. So let's see. I just got Meta 640 call weekly expiring this week. I think the sellers are exhausted, and that's that. Yeah. You see how you can see. Oh shoot. You can see how it bounced here, bounced here, bounced here. I expect the same thing, and even if it doesn't, 1, 2, 3. Right now it's looking good. It's looking very good. What is it doing? Nothing. All right. This guy. 617 now. There we go. Oh, did someone say Meta? Okay, Meta, waking up. Okay, Meta, waking up. So this is the bottom here. Oh shit. This would be support on the hourly time frame. It bounced slightly 3 days ago. So intraday, that's what I'm seeing. But on the daily time frame, what I'm seeing is a decline of seller volume, which more likely than not, this is going to reverse back to at least 630. So if we could get 630 by tomorrow, that right there would, give us a nice little profit. Nothing crazy. But hey, I want to make a good trade for the live today. We got 25 minutes. How do we feel? We got 25 minutes. How are you feeling? Currently up 5%. Uh, 6% now. 7%. Oh my God! If this plays out, bro, it's gonna be sick. 617.80 now. 10% now. 10% in profit. 10% in profit. We are up 10%. Can we do 618? God damn! What is this? What is this filter? Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're right. It's not the filter. 618. Let's go. Okay. Bro. God. Damn. All right. I'm using this. This filter. Oh my God. All right. How's Meta doing? I don't want to get too excited. 617.18. Okay. 617.80. Not bad. 5 minutes. How's 5 minute look? Oh my God. Look at this pop in volume. Yo. Don't get bearish now. Don't turn red. Come on. Yo, what's up, everyone? If you aren't on the YouTube live, I just called out the play of the day. I'm giving this 30 minutes. So if you're not watching, join the Discord. We'll catch you up. And yeah, let's see if we cook. Let's see if we could cook in 20 minutes. How much could we cook? How much? What could a woodchuck chuck? YouTube live, I just called out the play of the day. I'm giving this 30 minutes. So if you're not watching, join the Discord. We'll catch you up. And yeah, let's see if we cook. Let's see if we can cook in 20 minutes. How much could we cook? How much? What could a woodchuck chuck? Yo, what's up, everyone? If you aren't on the YouTube live, I just called out the play of. Yo, Meta's looking good. Meta's looking good. Wow. I'm just sharing the Discord link here. Do we cook? Come on. Bro, look at that massive volume. Oh my god. That's a crazy. Alright. Just posted that. Now we just watch Meta. Now we just watch Meta patiently. Patiently. Let's be patient here. No, did we lose our viewers? Damn, no viewers. Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. Ooh, 12% up now. 12%. 10%. Ten percent. You can see 10%. Alright. We got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Meta platform struck a 5-year, about 27 billion AI infrastructure deal with Nebius to expand data center capacity. Nvidia pledged 2 billion to support Nebius's deployment for Meta. Holy, what the? When was this? Jesus. Meta launches Creator Fast Track program on Facebook. Meta's open flagship Meta Lab. Nothing crazy. Alright, so look, news-wise, we have the layoffs being good news, and we have the Nebius partnership being good news. Yeah, not bad. Look, I don't think it's a long shot to think that this mother volume candle doesn't result in a massive upside move. Like, easy. Let's see. We are up 7%. We are up 7%, and here's the weird thing: we are up 7% even while Meta is dipping here a little bit. What's going on? What's going on? What's Coinbase doing? 205 Bitcoin. Nice. If we could get the MACD to cross over, RSI is holding up. I think remain patient, and I think this could pay off. Ooh, we're up 12% now. We are up 12%. We are up 12%. We're up 12%. So the play's already up in profit, 12%. You know, you could secure profit whenever you like. But I think Meta has more to give. I do not like that candle though. I do not like that candle. That is a hammer. That is a hangman candle. I do not like it. But let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Ten minutes. I don't even know what Jerome Powell is saying at this point, or if he's saying anything. Does this give us 20% or no? 20% or no? Should I flex to make Meta go up? Is that what it's asking? It's a waiting game. It is a waiting game. So here's our next support. So pre-market or early morning low. We bounced off that low. We created a higher low. And then we broke that low, but then we found support at the early morning low. Here now, it looks like we could be getting support from this level, but let's see. Come on, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. What you got? What you got for us, Meta? What you got for us, Meta? I would be very surprised if this massive candle volume didn't give us something. It has to give us something. There's no way it doesn't. Look at this. It's gotta give us something. It's gotta give us something. I don't even care about anything else about Meta. I don't even care if SPY is dying. As long as the meta is following along, we are chilling. Ooh, MSTR up $2. Coinbase up $1. Come on, that's bullish. Come on. What's good? What's good? Studio mode. Alright, Meta. I'm getting tired. Alright, Meta. Stock go up now. No. I swear, this thing gives us nothing. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. It already broke the low here actually. It could be sweeping. I think this is the last candle I'm gonna give it. If nothing happens, we cut the play. Very small loss, probably like $5 loss. But the potential was humongous. No way, bro. Come on. Jesus. SPY is looking nasty. Wow, SPY is really dying. Meta. Yeah. Meta could only do so much if SPY is dying. What's SMCI doing? SMCI right at support. Buy calls here. Meta? 617? Meta? Waking up? If Meta hits 620, I'll take my short off. I will take my short off. You got 3 minutes before we take our shirt off. Ah! Yeah, nah. Bro, this was such a good potential play. Look at that big candle right out the trend line. What's the coincidence? Look at that. No coincidence. I bought my call around 31.37. Meta, bro. Hood, we are holding 4 calls here. Again. This could only go for so long. Shit. I mean, at this point, it's looking a little like SMCI. But the breakout is by Friday. So we'll see how it looks on Friday. Meta. You failed us, Meta. You failed us. You failed us. Dude, it's literally holding up at that level. No, there's literally no volume on this drop, bro. What a nothing burger. Alright, one more candle. That right there is a, like this candle here. What do they call this candle? What do they call that candle? What is this? It's a indecision candle basically, because there was an even amount of sellers and buyers. They didn't know what to do. Oh my god! What's the name of the candle? I keep forgetting. The name of the candle is not a bit, but oh my gosh. Doji candle. Let me look it up. Doji candle. Yeah, Doji. Long leg doji, open and close prices. Yeah. Nothing. Meta, we were rooting for you and you gave us nothing. I mean, you gave us 12% profit, I guess, but come on. I mean, it keeps finding support. Honestly, I'm going to keep holding this call till end of day, as long as it holds. Because look, if you look at the past few days, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think we could get a retest of 6:30 by tomorrow. That's not crazy to ask, right? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Broke down. Okay, whatever. But point of interest. Alright, I think that'll do it. This here's a bull flag too. Oh my god, bro. I wanna. Alright, unfortunately I have to go, but I'll keep watching this. I'll post the results on my Discord, which you could join for free if you comment down below or DM me. Oh my god, I swear, if this breaks out to the upside because of this bull flag, I'm gonna take my shirt off. But for now, I do gotta go. Thank you guys for watching. I tried my best to give you guys a good play. It was 12% profit for a little bit, but it is what it is. I hope you guys had fun watching Jerome Powell. And if you're ready to learn more about the stock market and get excited for those gains and your improvement in the game, you know where to go. IC Trades Discord. All right. We are ending it here. Thank you so much.